My name is Lucia, and I am an American. I had made a decision to never marry again. In 2023, I relocated to Kenya for work. I got a nice apartment, and I had to buy new furniture and everything I needed for my new home so that I could fully settle in. I was single for so long. But during that time, I thought of meeting someone special, so I decided to join Afro Introduction. After a while, I came across a profile of a beautiful lady. Her name was Joy. I reached out to her and we started chatting. At that time, I was still busy furnishing my apartment, so I was not very active on that dating site.
Every time I go online, it's not online. I'm like, why is he not reaching out? He'll be searching. Then he will come and say, hi, how was your day? I'll say, it was good. He'll be like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hi. I'm like, what kind of guy is this? Like, what is he doing to me? And I'd be like, okay, good night.
But Joy kept wondering why it would take Lucia so long to respond to her messages. So she asked him what time it was in his country. Lucia said the same time as your time. So Joy wondered, if this guy is really in the US, then how come we have the same time? Joy thought Lucia was a scammer, so she asked him if he was in the US. Lucia told Joy that he was in Kenya, and he also told her the place where he was. But Joy was not convinced at all. She still had some doubts. Joy told Lucia that he wanted to see him, and Lucia said he will let her know when, but not that day. But Lucia sensed that Joy was doubting him, so he suggested that they should exchange contacts and talk on WhatsApp because he was busy at that moment. But all that Joy wanted was to see Lucia's face and confirm that he was not a scammer.
Then as the evening came, I gave her a call and she answered. And she goes, oh my God, it's him. I can't believe it. Are you really living in Kenya? I goes, yeah, I am. She goes, how can you prove that? I goes, hold on a second. And I went to my balcony and I showed all around. She goes, oh my goodness, you are in Kenya. Oh my Lord. And she started laughing. I started laughing. We started talking and talking.
You might be wondering, who is Joy? Joy is a beautiful single mother from Kenya. She was looking for a man ready for a serious relationship. Joy had tried so many online dating apps, but among those dating apps, Afro Introduction seemed very promising. She became very consistent with it, and one day, a very handsome guy named Lucia reached out to her.
In that week, he planned for a date that we're going to meet. He said, maybe we can plan for something.
Yeah, let's plan for a date. And she goes, oh, I know a great club we can go to. And I said, not on the first date. I'm not a really big club guy.
Uh-huh.
And I said, why don't we do something more quiet, like a dinner, so we can talk and get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, okay.
Yeah.
So we planned a date for, I believe it was a Friday night.
We said we'll meet on a Friday, and now I was looking forward to that. I really wanted to see him.
So Friday rolled around. I called her in the afternoon. I said, hey, what's up? She says, I'm good. And I said, you ready for tonight? She goes, yes, I'm very excited. And I said, me too. And why don't we meet at so-and-so hotel at 7 and we'll have dinner? She says, yeah, it sounds great. Okay, I'll see you there. I'll meet you at the door.
No, he's lying. He's lying. He's lying. How can you lie? Look, this is what happened. This is what happened.
No, listen. Okay,
it's my turn.
Okay.
It's my turn. You know what happened? Guys.
I was gonna go there.
Wait. No, don't go there. You don't know what to say. You know what happened? I said, ooh. I started preparing myself 5 p.m. I'm looking forward to meeting this guy. I want to look like an angel, you know? Hey, I was so disappointed, you don't know. Listen, Mr. Right here. I did my makeup, I prepared and everything. So now the time came. Because me, I know these people, they always keep time, and sometimes as we are not good in that. So I said, I don't want this to look bad the first day. I have to be there. So I wanted to confirm if he has left, so me I can leave, because from here he was saying he's leaving, and where I was, I felt like it was close than him. So I wanted him to start the journey, then I'll start. So when I called him, he was not picking calls. I tried to call him on WhatsApp, he's not picking.
I told you we'd meet you at 7.
So, I said, it is my first time.
I'm a man of my word.
How can I go there to meet someone that I've never seen and they are not receiving calls? What if they were playing with me? I said, I'm telling you guys, I was in full makeup, seated on my couch, my son asking me, Mom, what's going on? Are you not going? I'm like, keep quiet. Just do your thing, And I'm there, stranded, confused. I don't know what to do.
I had arrived at the hotel by 7 p.m., but I had not gone with my phone because I had heard stories of people whose phones were snatched, so I didn't want to risk my phone being stolen. But I had told Joy twice in the afternoon that we were going to meet at 7 p.m., and I told her I'm a man of my word. So when I arrived, I got a seat and waited for Joy. 30 minutes later, I started looking at people who were entering the hotel, but I couldn't see her.
But Joy kept on calling Lucia many times and he couldn't pick her calls. She also sent him a message asking him if he had left home already, and he couldn't reply any of her messages.
I was so pissed off. I said, I don't want to talk to this guy again, and it's over.
So an hour later, there was a lady who asked me, "Where's your date?" I said, "I don't know. I think I've been stood up." She said, "Oh my God, that's so awful." Another hour passed and I finally accepted that she wasn't coming. I ordered for something to drink and the bartender asked me, "What is wrong?" I said, "Someone blew me up." Later I wondered if she had tried to call me and couldn't reach me. And maybe that could have been the reason she couldn't make it.
Joy was very disappointed that day, but since it was getting late, she wiped off her makeup and went to bed. She used to leave her phone in silence while going to bed, but that night she didn't. She hoped that Lucia would call and ask him why he wasn't picking her calls.
After returning home, I messaged Joy to explain to me why she didn't turn up. I told Joy that maybe this wasn't going to work because I thought she was upset with me for not going with my phone, and I had also made her wait. She told me I had made a big mistake to leave my phone at home. But she was very understanding and she suggested that we should plan another date. That was such a relief for me. So we planned another date and I promised her that this time I was going to show up with my 2 phones. On our second date, the taxi driver got lost and I had never been to the place we had planned to meet. But I later found the place. I went out of the car and I called Joy. I told her I had arrived and she said she was very close to arriving. So I waited for about 10 to 15 minutes.
And then I see this beautiful lady in a green dress with flowers and a gift.
Yes, I bought flowers for him.
I was like, oh my God, a woman bringing me flowers. It was incredible. We gave the biggest hug. We squeezed.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, it was a great hug.
And it was the first touch, imagine, and I felt like, wow, this is on another level, like maybe he's the one. And I was looking so beautiful, guys,
yeah,
you know me. And people were looking at us walking inside, and I was like, it's good.
Joy and Lucia connected so much on their first date, so Joy was able to convince Lucia to go with her to the club.
She wanted to take me to the club where all her friends were. She's such a celebrity. Everybody comes right up, "Hi Joy, hi."
He said I'm like a celebrity. Yeah, because everyone, like, they know me, and I thought he will understand that this is a place that I like. But you back in your, like, you were thinking maybe because these guys are talking to me, girls coming to me, hi, how have you
Oh, I
been?
thought you lived there.
Yeah, I danced, we talked, and then
Yeah, we had a great time.
yes,
We had a wonderful time. We had a bottle of wine. And then did some dancing. I haven't danced in a long time. Clubs are not my thing.
I made him dance.
Yeah, we had a good time. I showed her I still have a few moves.
Yes, you can dance.
And then we had such a wonderful time. So from there on, it was like thumbs up.
Yeah, so after we left, he went with this taxi guy, and me, I had to request a cab. I went home. Then on my way home, when I arrived home,
No, we kissed.
no, we didn't.
Yes, yes. In the elevator. I put her back against the wall in the elevator. We were the only ones in there.
What?
Yes. And we kissed from the 22nd floor all the way to the bottom. And it was a long, good kiss. And all of a sudden the doors open. We're like, oh. And then she got in the cab with my taxis, and we drove her out to the front so she could meet her driver.
But Lucia kept Joy's coat because he wanted to meet her for the second time. So when Joy arrived home, she felt like something was missing, and she was feeling tipsy too since she had taken a lot of wine. Then she remembered her jacket and she called Lucia to ask him where it was. Lucia told her that he had gone home with it. Lucia liked Joy's perfume. He kept smelling her jacket all the time, and he told Joy that he was going to bring her jacket very soon. So they planned for a second date, and they met at a very nice restaurant. While they were enjoying their time together, Lucia told Joy that he was traveling back to the US in a few days. And he told Joy to wait for her, and that if she didn't want to, then that was okay with him. Joy told Lucia that he was going to wait for her, and they enjoyed their dinner together. So later they had to leave, and their communication became very consistent since then. Even when Lucia went back to the US, they kept talking every day. But it took Lucia too long to return back to Kenya. And he told Joy that if she wanted to move on, it was okay. But Joy told Lucia that she was willing to wait for him no matter what. And that moment, Lucia knew that he had the right woman.
Oh, I thought he was coming to visit, like he was visiting Kenya soon, like the way we planned it, the way he said he was to come. Actually, things got worse, actually, from what we expected.
Back home.
Back home. And actually, he started feeling like I'm not going to wait for him because it took long.
It wasn't anything health-wise or anything like that. It was business.
Yes, it was about business.
So, yeah, so I couldn't wait to come back. I did everything I could to get back as soon as I could.
I know.
And it was after Christmas, after New Year's.
Yes.
Yeah, it was after New Year's I came back.
Yeah. And
So I could only stay for a couple months. My mother said, whatever you do, get back there. She said, get back there for at least 2 months. A month, doesn't matter. You just get back there. I can see you really like her. And that's what I did. I came back.
yeah,
In
his
America,
mom likes me
yeah.
very much.
You have to do taxes all the time. So once a year you do your taxes, and I had to be back to get my taxes done. And then I told her right after I get my taxes, I'm coming back, and I've been here ever since.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah, I've been here ever since.
Yes.
After my taxes were done.
Lucia gave Joy a promised ring, and he will soon propose to her. Lucia and Joy are still in a long-distance relationship, but Lucia makes regular trips to Kenya so that he can spend some precious time with Joy, and they have bigger plans for their future together. Lucia and Joy have a YouTube channel. You can please support them by subscribing to their channel and get to know more about them. There are single mothers that have reached out to me and asked me, Letitia, I have 2 daughters, I have 2 boys, I have 1 son or daughter. Will I ever find love? Come on, guys. Joy is a perfect example for you. She has a very handsome boy, and she was able to find love as a single mother. So you who is watching me, if you are a single mother, there is a perfect man out there for you. Keep searching, be consistent on those dating apps, and I'm sure God will definitely land a perfect man for you, a man of your dreams. So please don't lose hope, don't be very insecure. Kids are a blessing. Your son, your daughter, your kids, your boys, your girls are a blessing to you. Don't even feel bad to mention that you are a single mother on dating apps. That man should be ready to accept you the way you are, love your kids as much as he loves you. And if that man can't do that, please let him go. You want a man that will love your kids as much as he loves you, right? So please don't lose hope. There is a man for everyone out there. There is a perfect man out there waiting for you. Yes, and there are men who are even more interested in single mothers. So please don't lose hope. If you found Joy and Lucia's story very inspiring, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to comment, okay? Like this video, share it to someone who might find it very helpful. You know, give me a purple heart if you loved this story. And let's catch up in the next one. Bye. Mwah.